So I want to do a quick video on my new chicken tractor that I've been working on. So this is where I've gotten to right now. I had to get 5 half-inch 10-foot lengths of EMT electrical conduit, and then I had to get a bender or a pipe bender to make all the bends. So he doesn't go into great detail on how to do it in his book. So if you know how to bend conduit, then you're one step ahead of the game. I had to look at a couple of other YouTube videos in order to figure it out. It's not very hard to do. So I would at least do a little bit of research on how to do it beforehand, and I would also kind of get a general idea about what he's basically wanting. So you're wanting all 4 pieces to come to the same height so that you're able to run this one beam across it as kind of the spine or the ridge of it. But obviously you can see mine are all off. It should hold. I don't know. We'll see. If not, it's not a cheap repair, so I can go at it again. So again, next step is to cover everything up top with chicken netting, and then this bottom part right here will be covered with hardware cloth. I did manage to get the door on today as well, which I jumped ahead in putting it on. I meant to go ahead and cover the back of it with hardware cloth, but I didn't feel like pulling out my stapler and my air compressor at the time to do it. So that's on there. I just have it kind of dry fitted for right now. Eventually I'll take it down, put the hardware cloth on it, put the hardware cloth down around the bottom, and then you cover it all with the tarp, and then that should be good. So that's pretty much that. Another thing I did that he didn't mention in the book, that John Suscovich didn't mention in the book, is he wants you to drill through each one of these EMT conduits and screw it to the frame. So as much luck as I've been having, I decided not to go that route. Instead, I went and got these half-inch 2-hole straps and use that to hold it in place. I think that's a better option. You can get a bag of 25 of these for less than $5 at Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever. I would go this route instead of drilling it in. I don't think it's going to mess up much of anything, if you ask me, but who knows. So anyway, that's where I am right now. I don't think there's much else to go. So so far, again, it's been an easy build. I've just been knocking out 1 or 2 things at a time. And again, what I'm using is Stress-Free Chicken Tractor Plans by Farm Marketing Solution, John Suscovich. Those of you who are familiar with him already know about these. So this is the first one built. I plan on doing one more, but I'm going to try to source some scrap wood to build it instead of buying everything new. I've got a Joel Salatin style chicken tractor back over there that I used for my last batch that I'm just going to disassemble and try to convert it into a smaller version of this. He says this will hold about 30 birds. I'm looking to do about 50, so I need somewhere to put the other 20 or however much I end up with. So just another update. So far it's a pretty simple build. There's not much I would change right now as far as what I've done. Again, I would go with the 2-hole straps over drilling. I would try to bend the EMT pipes as best as you can, just so that everything is kind of straight and aligned and stuff like that. Ultimately, time will tell. And then another thing, he only recommends 2 types of screws in here, 1.25 inches and like 2.5. I would get a smaller set for these 1 inch by 4 inch boards. Otherwise, you'll have to run into cracking. But at the end of the day, I don't think the chickens give a damn. So, and I don't. So anyway, that's that. Like, comment, subscribe.